This view now showing the tip of the boom.
This is Mission Control Houston. This view of the end of the remaining amount of tether.
This is Mission Control Houston. This view is of the end of the tether, the end of about 10 meters or so, roughly 30 to 33 feet of tether that's believed is still out in Columbia's cargo bay, the tether large.
And Jeff, we're tracking it with the radar, and we do read zero tension.
What had started out as a TSS ended in disappointment for Columbia's astronauts and flight controllers as the system monitoring the satellite lost all data and the flight crew watched as TSS and its curled tether sped away from the shuttle.
Columbia and the satellite now 77 nautical miles apart. Again, that call reporting that the crew can see the tether and see the satellite, that it's beautiful. This view showing the satellite. Again, just moving into sunrise. 81 nautical miles now from Columbia.
Getting the image? Franklin, we see a long line, a couple of star-like things, and a lot of things swimming in the foreground. Can you describe what you're seeing?
Well, the long line is a tether, and there's a little bit of debris that kind of flies with us, and it's illuminated by the sun at such low angle. So there's a lot of stray light, and it's getting washed out quickly, but Claude is trying to do a quick, good job here adjusting the cameras.
Copy that.
In that description by the crew, this is the tether in the satellite with approximately 12 miles of tether still attached to it. Columbia and the satellite now just passing over the west coast of northern Africa. The two spacecraft now 90 nautical miles apart. Controllers for the satellite did have communications with it during the close pass between Columbia and the satellite.
Columbia, Houston, that's a much better view, a lot more contrast visible. And how wide does that tether appear to be? It seems to resemble a much wider strand than we'd expect. Can you describe which way the satellite is visible on that strand?
Satellite now 100 nautical miles.
Now completely unzoomed, and you see the full extent of the tether. I try to adjust the focus, but I can't get better than that.
Okay, Claude. Thank you.
Let me zoom in now.
This is Michael Savage with Florida Today, and my question is for Mr. McBrayer. According to the manufacturer, there was a spare tether in addition to the one that was hung up on STS-76 and snapped yesterday. What was the reasoning behind flying the same tether twice when you have a spare one that had never been used?
We had a qualification tether that we have been using in ground testing, quite a lot of ground testing. We felt like the flight tether was in good shape. We took off the 300 meters that we had used during the first mission, and felt that the flight tether had fewer cycles on it than the qualification tether that we had in the test setup.
Was there ever any consideration or any discussion about flying the spare tether?
Not to my knowledge.